see you there. That's a lie. I knew you were coming. It was planned. Heading here. We're again looking at a small set of speakers. I have the UNF something from Cali, because they want me to look at it. And they're balls. They're like big ass, nice balls. Cali has the best balls. And then there's a subwoofer section, and you can plug things into the subwoofer section. It's connected to the balls. And that's very impressive. I loaned that to my friend Sebastian, and I still haven't gotten it back. But then Nate from Cali said, oh, we've got new UNF things, LP-UNF, and it's more convenient, and there's more speakers, and they are fairly priced. Would you look at them? And I said, yes. And for some stupid reason, I said, just send them, don't give me money. There's dust everywhere. So no money has exchanged hands, but I get the speakers. And they're very special. You can see they're small. I can put them on this Klavier Nord piano, and it's just connected with some patch cables. This one has power, and it connects with the connecty cable. That's not it. Where's the connector cable? This is the connector cable. To the other speaker. So only one actually gets all the stuff. This one just has a port in the back. We're going to look at that. Power comes from this laptop style power supply, IEC connection, and then a tiny cable, 9-volt style. It's not 9-volt, whatever. Goes in the back. And this is one of the cases where you might want to use these. Easy setup. One speaker gets the connection. Connect the second one, maybe have them on stands behind your electric piano, and then just go and so on, or minor. And so on. Piano. So that's cool. They are not super heavy. You could put them on wall mounts. They are about €350. Have a volume right here, which goes for both of them. Let's look at the back of this one. The other one has nothing other than this port. So, tiny little on-off button, power. Mouse piano for adjusting different positions right next to your monitor, this far from the wall, freestanding on top of a console, and so on. So you can adjust these things. Auto power on off. I assume we have a TRS in, so it's balanced, but it's not XLR, which is fine for that use. We have an RCA in, you know, put your stereo on it or your record player. Vinyl is in. We have USB-C. I'm going to show you how that works, which is very convenient. And what you don't see here is they have Bluetooth. Yes. So for $350, you usually get some kind of plasticky mono source, because I mean they are stereo, but they come from one place, which means they will sound mono. Bluetooth speaker, and you might spend money, and then it says Marshall on it, and it's all cool. But for $350, you don't get one of the big kahunas. Bluetooth speakers are now pretty expensive. And would you mix on a Bluetooth speaker? Hell no. Now, these are studio monitors. Yeah, they are not the top shelf, but they're not designed to be. They're $350. And you can trust these for studio applications. So I'm going to plug this back in. I'm going to put it right here on the table. So in the back here, you can see the connector. And this, honestly, is the weakest part of the whole system. This connector doesn't really click in, comes out rather easily. And it's proprietary, of course, but it feels like this could have been done with a 4-pronged XLR cable, which exists, and have a much more stable connection than this. Now, you can have them apart a little bit further than I've got it here. But not that much further, because that's the length of the cable. I'll be right back. However, on the Kali website, you can order for not much money I think 3-meter cable, that is. So you can get a longer cable, because in some situations, this is not the distance that you want for your workspace. Now, for me, these are a good solution for working only with a laptop, no audio interface, no nothing, and have a mobile setup that it would be great to have a carrying case for these. Like, that's kind of a soft case. You know, throw it in the car, go on vacation, have a great speaker for a Bluetooth application, music, movies, be able to mix things, edit video. If I had a carry case for these, that's the shit. Let me show you Bluetooth. So you hold plus and minus, then it should show up, if I remember this correctly. Oh, apparently I already saw it. So, hello, you pedal and sound aficionados. Oh, we're looking at the Pentatone spin-offs from Ibanez, namely the EQ and the gate. Now, I reviewed the Pentatone preamp, which was a Mesa-style kind of... But right now, they're being recorded with the tiny little microphone on the Osmo Pocket. I cannot give you a realistic what they sound like in the room, because you're not in the room. The closest I can give you is to record it with some silicone ears. You now have to get headphones. And what you will get is the closest approximation to sitting in the position that I'm in that anyone can give you when it comes to speakers. So let's do that. Grab your headphones, grab your earbuds. That's about listening position. And we're going to go and hit record on this brand new Zoom H6 Essential that I got from Zoom. 220 bucks. 32-bit recording, doesn't even have levels anymore. So actually, now that I'm talking, you should be hearing me, please check that, completely from the left. Okay? And as I move around here, you should be hearing me from the right. If that's correct, you are correct. So let's listen. A gainy thing with graphic EQ, which was fairly priced and pretty damn awesome. Why did I pick an EQ video? You're only hearing all this crap that's EQ'd and doesn't make sense. This is a horrible video to pick for a speaker demonstration. What else do we have here? Let's do this. Let's pick it.
Ah, Seattle. I need a shot at...
That's just fun. I'm gonna kick it in more. Listening to your favorite tunes, listening to YouTube, editing, music. Yep, that works. But let's see what else we can do. What if you're a singer-songwriter and you don't want to deal with all this crap, okay? You don't want to deal with the big Cubase, the big system, audio interfaces. What if you just want to have a scratch pad, notepad situation? Something like this. Can you tell I'm doing stuff for Zoom? The Zoom R4, we're going to turn this on, which is a 4-track recorder. And by bouncing, you can actually do more than 4 tracks. Now, the thing is, once I plug in the 1/4 inches, nothing will sound because I'm still connected with Bluetooth. So you have to make sure, and it auto connects with Bluetooth as soon as the speakers go on. So you will have to disconnect that. Now it should work. I think I picked the wrong track there. Let's do this together. File, track 1, enter, project, enter, that project, yes. Track 1, 2, yeah, exactly, because that should be the bass. Full review on this one coming, by the way. It's pretty cool and affordable. Now we should have a bass. You need this, 220 bucks. You need these, and you technically have a rather mobile, easy studio that you can use as a scratch pad. You're not gonna do big productions and orchestrations, but to be free creatively, take these anywhere. I mean, with power, okay? You need power, but it'll free you from all this stuff, which sometimes can be extremely distracting. The guitar sounds, by the way, are in here. It's got amp modeling. So everything you hear, I plugged in direct, which is pretty cool. So I hooked up the LP-UNF with USB-C, no audio interface. We go to audio MIDI setup. They show up as a source, as a destination actually, and we're gonna say this is my speaker now, and so took it out and I was like, oh, it's very dark. I mean, it has a beautiful flame, but let's try to cap. Super simple. To take this down, close it up, pull the cable, you're done. Now, what if you have a small desk, don't want an interface, don't even want to deal with this bullcrap like Leslie, who is behind the camera, and she has an iMac, and I would say sometimes she just needs some speakers on the desk. She says, take those away, but we still want to show you what that looks like in a very small work environment in the easiest way possible. USB cable into the back of the Mac, you're done. That's what that looks like. At the very end of the video, we do what we usually do at the beginning, which is unboxing. That's what that looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, on keyboards, Mr. Stephen Kerenbach. You know, sometimes you try and write a song to convey to the world exactly how you're feeling, maybe at that moment in time. And more often than not, the more you try to force the song, the more you try to force your emotions, it always seems to elude you, almost like sand slipping through your fingers. So one day, my good friend here, Mr. Heading Polly, gives me a piece of music to listen to. I almost forget to breathe.
And if now you're not convinced, well, then I can't help you. $350, USB, Bluetooth, RCA, 1/4 inch, rather decent sound if I might say so. You can absolutely work with these. And what's not to like? Nice people from Cali, buy them if you think that's something for you. Might be your first set of modular speakers, where $350 is a pretty fair deal. I put the links below to Sweetwater, Allerton's, and Thomann. See who has them. Please use them because that helps me. And we'll put animals at the end as always.
Yeah, for the good time, rock and roll. We